This is my tournament against Aelith on Evergreen Forest. And I play Dark Elves, and he plays Elves. So hello YouTube. Now I was really afraid he might do Guardian Rush, so I went Guardian of North. Also on this map it's hard to get level 5, because you need to kill golems for that. And they were buffed, so it's not that easy anymore. And what I do here, I want to check. I want to play macro game, right? But if I know I'm against Guardian Rush, I want to check basically if there's 2 hunting cabins in his main. So I go scout with my Spectre and check if he's doing the Guardian Rush. So this is my Rush Beetle build that I am going to maybe share on YouTube one day once it feels a bit more consistent and stable. Because right now I'm still figuring it out, right? So here I am, I'm looking for the hunting cabins. Already, usually you see one here, a second here. So already I think, probably this is not Guardian Rush. So now I know I can build uh, a more of a macro build. So I go now wood instead of more food. Um, my opponent is creeping like me. And right now it's very simple. So I finish my creeps. Yeah, build the woodcutter here. Prepare to scale up. Hit that sweet spot on tier 2 around 6 minutes. So does my opponent. This is one of the few macro games in tournaments nowadays. But this is on new patch when they nerfed or buffed the tier 2 in speed, so you reach it faster, and also you mine iron faster. So tier 2 now seems like more attractive option. So nothing really happening here, so I'll speed it forward. I capture my sectors. He does the same. I forgot to capture this one, so I TP'd here because I don't feel like I will be in any threat soon. So I wasted my TP here to recapture this flag, which I forgot, and now I want to clear Medusas. My opponent instead decides to be aggressive now, so he's coming for me, and he is going for this middle sector. The Spectre I AFK'd here paid with its life, so I'm creeping here. He's a ranger, so he's not so much focusing on the levels, so he doesn't mind skipping this. There is some harassment on my wood, so it's kind of annoying. But now I want to finish the Medusas, and I don't really mind losing this, but it felt very annoying. But actually, because of the way Aelith played this, I think in the end, this is a rare occasion where I think it actually helped me for him to take this. And we will see soon why. So he's trying to do some harassment here. By the way, if I didn't mention, this is tournament game, uh, and yeah, there are quite a lot of tournaments lately. There was one last week. This one is a bit bigger. This is team based, and I'm playing against Aelith. This match basically, he's representing. I'm representing my team. He's representing his. And now he's getting away. He stole a few of my potions. I think he stole like 6 potions from me. It was annoying. Luckily, it didn't impact me that much. So let's just move forward to get this level tiers. Yeah, tier 2 already finished, and I am as well tier 2. So now my focus is on the beetles. For beetles, I want 3 iron mines. So over the time, I will add 3 my iron mines. Also, what's crucial on the beetles is to get the upgrades from the forge. So, and you need to collect souls. So you need some skirmishing here happening. Basically, we are still very friendly to each other. I'm really playing defensive here with my spiders, and I'm waiting for those beetles to come out. And it will take a while for now. So yeah, there's one of half pain, so I can produce spiders. I focus on food now, also, because beetles are very expensive. He wants to do some harassment, but I am kind of ready for it. For such a small force, I can deal with that. Now, Spider of Souls coming, so I can collect those souls. Let's speed it up. Oh, that's okay. Show his perspective as well. Yeah, these 2 iron mines was very greedy to me. He has 1, 2 here as well. So yeah, now you can see I came here and I harass this all the time. So it really he wasted a lot of resources here, and could if he better just do it in his main, or I mean his his base. It will be much better for him. I feel like because in the long run it cost him so much. So now I take that as a small win. I don't want to overcommit here because I know I cannot kill this with spiders. I healed my hurt spiders. Guardian of Nord is great for that. Two. So now I think I will just retreat here. He's rebuilding the iron mines. But now accidentally I grouped with I built Dark Temple in my main. But I kind of forgot that it's already built. So this one poor guy will die. Such a shame. I continue my harassment. Aelith going kind of all over the place. So he's expanding as well. But Elves doesn't build as wide as Dark Elves. So, but he's adding the iron mines here now. So I guess he has tons of wood. Not really. He has high production resource income in wood. Also, here is my forge. Yeah, the upgrade is 11 and 20. So that's my window to, yeah, now I want to fight. I feel very strong in this position, especially with these exposed mines. So I will continue to harass them. Uh, this is my replay, so it's kind of from my perspective, right? Aelith destroying hunting cabin, but one hunting cabin for iron mine, I happily take that trade. Or two iron mine actually. Yeah. I try to TP on them, but I mean TP dash with my ability called Soul Transformation. So I'm on my 4 beetles. Morale waiting here. I'm using my control groups because you need to micro the beetles all the time. You don't want to lose them. They are very expensive. But yeah, we could see the damage done by the splash damage of beetles. So I decided to retreat. This doesn't look very good to me. Now I add my reinforcements, and I decide to fight soon, I believe.
Ready and willing.
Again, harassing this iron mine. So yeah, this is unfortunate position for iron mine. Iron mine. Usually you will lose it even on your side as well because it's so exposed. The flag is in the front of the base. Yeah, now I am fighting. The beetles are really adding tons of value here. You can see the spread, or even the flank, but yeah, I don't want to lose my beetles, so I kite. But I'm still losing some, but he's losing as well. So this is like, so we are kind of trading with each other. It's very similar in population. Well, now I got a bit ahead, but spiders also inflate this a bit because one spider counts as 2 population, same as, for example, the Guardian. So now I'm looking what is there actually to do. So I'm trying to harass this wood also because I have my beetles now. I want to be aggressive. Well, a bit delayed my beetles, so sadly these spiders will die for almost for free because they are supposed to be tanking for my beetles, and I was sadly late with them, so I lost all my spiders almost for nothing. So I now decided, realized that probably this is getting nowhere. If I want to push him, I need siege. His army, Elven army, tier 2, doesn't really have answers for beetles. And also the beetles do magic damage, which is the best damage type against tier 2, the elf army. Because uh, they have actually some decent resistances against magic, but their protectors, I just killed all of them. I think, yeah, this one. These protectors give aura for strike and pierce, but no magic resistance. So that's the reason why magic beach type, even though it's not super weakness, is definitely not their strength. So you want to apply magic damage. Now I'm harassing as well. Just trying to harass my... Yeah, now I realize I need Basilisk to have some chance to push this. So I do that. I'm really trying to push him away from this. You can see he's really focusing on this. There is tons of buildings here. So if I would manage to push him away from this, it would be a huge blow. Also, there are 2 watchtowers, and I'm really surprised it's placed like this, not more aggressively. Now he wants, I think he wants, yeah, he wants to do Golem, but I'm already here. He wants to do actually Medusas, but I'm already here, so now he needs to defend. I'm trying to push him away with my basilisks, adding huge pushing power. You can see the siege damage is beautiful. By the way, buildings are take 50 more percent. Okay, now I'm trying to kite because I don't want my beetles to just, they cannot take the punch. They can deliver but not take. So they're very squishy, as you can see. So really never want to, when your front line is dead, you usually want to just retreat and wait for your front line. So attack move focuses something else, and he at least needs to micro it to kill the beetles. So now there is also good tip. You can use the bomb target area to attack in fog of war. Now my tanks are here. I'm starting to push. Trying to manage this micro. As you can see, it's kind of intensive. I'm not really micro god, so I'm trying to focus units with Basilisk, his building. And now this is huge. I killed almost all his forces, and the big blow here is that he lost all this invested wood, his production as well. So now he needs to rebuild, and even if he had the resources to do that, it will take him time. Meanwhile, I will just produce as I would before, and even add more production. I think I will go tier 4, tier 3, just happened soon. And he's also, so we are very similar in this, but I feel that this was just a huge win for me. But I will speed this up because I know there is not much happening now. So now I don't want to, I'm really bad at judging how well I'm doing, so I don't want to rush this. So I suspected he didn't do golems, so I try to take this for myself, so he cannot catch up in XP. Also make my Guardian of Nor a bit more tankier. And yeah, almost died here. I should really be more careful. I got nice item. The power one is very good. I myself would prefer the resistance one, because this is basically a tank only. Now I want to regroup, and I wanted to, yeah, I go buy something nice. Yeah, upgrade my shield so I'm more tankier, and my skills. Yeah, I've just realized I took the golem. He's catching up by now. Meanwhile, I'm continuing my snowball, and he's catching up. because of the aggression and constant poking to each other, uh, I don't really have that many buildings. Also, I didn't spend all my resources on time. I need to balance this better. Sometimes I'm really good at fixing my economy, but then I forgot to add more production buildings. So really, you need to balance this. And let's see, Aleph is coming. Aleph is coming to intercept me. Sadly, it's too late. My poor basilisks are here, so my micro is not really showing off here. Luckily, his army is not really yet here, just now, and now I can defend. You can see now, I will show you just quickly. Yeah, these guys, the protectors give pierce and slash, but not magic resistance. That's why beetles are great here. Also, generally beetles are a very strong unit, but I feel like they are only option against elves because I mean, yeah, you don't want to play into enemy strengths, and you want to kind of play into their weaknesses. So beetles are answer for that. I usually don't like going over 20 beetles, but I had tons of food also, so I didn't really. But you also need to front line, so I started adding some sliders, some spiders. My biggest front line is actually my Guardian of Nor, which is I didn't spend some points here, but I go full tank. This for healing on dodge, cooldown reduction, so I have short cooldown on my shield, on my heals as well. By the way, this skill doesn't scale with spell power, which is good because it would be broken. It has already very strong base statistics, so yeah. So now the fight is happening. What I did, just sacrifice use my soul shield. Now I have 65 pierce resistance with some amulet and defensive rings. It will be even maybe 75. That's insane, but it's still enough because I'm in lead now and I have such a strong army. Now I jump just in front. Yeah, you could see just all his power, especially this AoE attack units, everything going into bad target like Guardian of Nor, and just he cannot take this punishment. He just the elves just have a really hard time dealing with this because of the short range, and my Guardian of Nor also debuffing his damage, uh, and this will be soon called GG. I will only show you quickly. Yeah, this gives area of the area uh, in area some minus attack power, so their offense is also reduced.
Ready.
So it's up, and when you have the power of beetles behind you,
We are
enough of them, and some tanks as well, not only your hero. It's very strong composition, especially against tier 2 elves. Okay, so thank you. Uh, thank you. I stream on Twitch every day. More details in the description. So come to check me out. Thank you.